Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. It's Young Cole.
I'm Isha.
And we got another special guest for y'all.
Now, this is a special guest.
No, this
Come on, man.
special ain't no...
Because you gave Trav like 3 specials. This is like double.
Of the 3.
Yeah.
So like 6 specials.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all like me.
Here we do it.
Like you. We love you. We love you. We got director.
Director, yes.
Producer.
Yeah.
Cinematographer.
Yeah, yes.
Cinnamon.
A shooter that's gonna always shoot.
Yeah.
Shooter.
Yeah,
That boy
he a
Caleb.
shooter.
Oh, he a shooter for sure.
Yeah, he don't miss.
Yeah. That's that boy Caleb sealed the deal.
Okay.
I like that.
I thought you were finna go
Quit
in on me.
playing.
No, I like that one. I like that one. Now, that's the best one you done came up with.
That boy Caleb sealed the deal.
Because you done came up with some
love
bullshit. That was good.
Oh, man. How y'all doing, though?
Good.
How are you?
Thank you for joining us.
Of course. You know, I had to do it.
We appreciate that.
I couldn't wait for this.
I'm excited.
I got some questions that I want. I'm just playing.
What's up?
From the
What's up,
top.
man?
Well,
Let's-
first, before we get
let's
into
talk
the
about it.
questions, let's talk about the pits and peak. So
Okay.
every episode we talk about the pit of our week and the peak of our week. So you can go first. What was the pits and peak of your week?
The pit of my week. I guess I'll just start with the passing of DC Young Flies, like, baby moms. That was tough. Seeing that.
Very unfortunate.
A mother of 3 kids. Like
Young.
that's heavy. You know,
Yeah.
he got young kids, and just the backlash from different people. Azalea Banks, I think, is one person, and some other people. It's just like you don't really know what's going on in their lives for real. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like for that to be like the main topic of like, your personal problems being brought into their lives. Like when they really dealing with the real death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that should be the core thing people should always keep in mind, regardless of what you're going on personally. So that was the pit. The peak though, I got a couple videos coming out pretty soon that I'm excited about. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Earth Gang, Dreamville.
Can we get like some exclusives here?
Yeah,
What we doing?
so just to premiere exclusively here, I'm shooting, or I directed a video that's inspired by like Waterboy, Adam Sandler for Earth Gang, and it'll be coming out if not this week, next week. So I'm excited. For that.
Because you directed Earth Gang, Nudie, J. Cole video.
Yeah, Down Bad, J. Cole.
Down Bad, yeah.
That was like 2018, and like just working with them over the years and seeing their progression it's been really dope. Like seeing their growth. Yeah. So
super dope.
I like that. Yeah. And you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that.
No, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go.
For pit and peak?
Yeah.
You go ahead first. So Ish, what was your peak, baby girl? What was your pit?
I'm still unemployed.
Is that a peak or a pit? Which one?
It is what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
It is what it is.
No. I didn't have any pits this week.
That's good.
I probably like, and this is so like first world class like problems, but I don't have any lashes on today. That's a pit.
No, I can see how that's a pit.
Because I'm bald faced, like a little mole rat.
You're doing great.
You think so?
I think you're beautiful.
But I guess because I'm unemployed, so lashes,
Shit. $2.99 on Temu.
Well, then why didn't you buy me none? You know I'm unemployed.
I'm unemployed too. What the fuck?
Points were made. My peak of the week. Ooh. My peak of the week. I haven't. I wouldn't say I had any like super peak. Oh, well, I guess I had an interview today.
Oh, that's good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your peak is the complete opposite of your pit. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know if being unemployed is a pit though.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just.
You know what I'm saying? What's your perspective on unemployment?
For me, this particular time is I was unhappy. I was unhappy for months and months and months. And I know, but I need to really take heed. When God tell you to move, move. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't moving.
Yeah.
Okay. And so he said, okay, you can't say you trust me, but you're not moving.
Yeah.
So now you're going to force my hand to force you out of this situation that you don't want to be in, but you too comfortable and content in it.
I feel like God get like excited when he do that. Like,
because
let me show her that.
The blessing is in the disappointment. I truly feel like. So it's like, okay, I'm on.
She said something there.
Yeah, that was a word, right?
That was a word.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It was like, okay, I'm on, because he is my father, I'm on punish you like a father would. But I'm also going, and within this punishment, something great is going to come out of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not tripping. People have been hitting me up, like my cousin right before we started. He getting a tattoo and he FaceTimed me like, I'm watching the episode, you good? You sure you good? And everybody been hitting me up. And it's like, a lot, for the majority of the people, they are truly concerned. And you got some people that just want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And for those people, it was a little annoying because don't project what you got going on me. I'm not scared. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I'm not tripping. In fact, I'm more content this go around than I was when I was off work for 4 months. And I had way more money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like, God got me.
Because you prayed about it.
Right.
Yeah.
And even though it was like, okay, I'm unhappy, but Lord don't need to lose my job.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Once he show you otherwise, you just got to have faith. We
Yeah.
talked about it last time. Faith
Yeah.
of a mustard seed. Trust me, you're going to be good.
I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's been like a cool week.
Yeah.
Ain't too much.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's still a positive week, though.
It is
You
a
know what I'm
positive
saying?
week.
It's a positive
Oh,
week.
and no, another peak. So, like, I'm trying to stay in the project management field, but, like, more in the entertainment business. I was able to, like, kind of, like, sit behind the scenes and, like, sit, like, and talk to the production team on, like, a project.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the peak of my week.
I think God might be moving you in a direction that you didn't know if you was really ready for, but he been building you all the way up until this point.
Yeah.
So he knows you're more ready than you. But if
Yeah.
it wasn't for him like moving you away from that comfort,
Right.
you probably would have moved yourself and like been all in.
Yeah.
Your heart would have been there. And
Yeah.
everybody would have seen the passion and the drive behind it, but you wouldn't have been all in because you got other areas that you're trying to focus on.
Yeah.
So
Whatever happens, I'm open to it. I'm down.
you don't make mistakes.
And that's why I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Well, I
about you?
think my peak, I got some cool little folks in the audience today.
They live, ain't they?
They live.
Yeah.
They don't do
And
nothing
for
but
we've talked about Miss Maxine so many times. See, clap. You see what I'm saying? Live.
Right. You know, shout out Miss Maxine. You know what I'm saying? Shout out.
Cody's, I was saying Cody's best friend is Miss Maxine.
Yeah.
Miss Maxine is here. And Kodie probably gonna show out because she here now. You like that, don't you?
Nah, that's my fault. That's my fault.
For
So
the people that don't know Miss Maxine.
Miss Maxine is my beloved neighbor.
Okay.
She is my confidant. I
Yeah.
talk to her about things, even when I don't want to, because she gonna pull it out of you. She don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody needs some Miss Maxine.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And get you one. If you don't have one, get you a Miss Maxine.
Somebody who could just be real with you,
Yeah.
just give you unfiltered truth.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, I definitely resonate with that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, she taking a shot right now.
Yeah. I'm trying not to look that way because I know it's going to throw me off. And I'm not easily, but I already know, don't look to the left. But we got Miss Maxine and her whole family. Since I moved in, I moved to my house 3 years ago. Her whoole family has embraced me.
Got you.
They probably hated me at first.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to take a lot of her attention. I'm just saying no. But nah, whole family has embraced me. I mean, from
love.
day one.
That's
So
love.
it's not just her. You can tell it run through the whole bloodline.
So who else is here with Miss Maxine?
We got Miss Maxine, daughter Toya. I hope y'all don't mind y'all names being out there. And then we got her cousin, Miss Connie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Connie.
Miss Connie, Miss Toya,
Yeah.
We're going to put their Instagrams right here.
Miss Connie got Facebook. What you got?
Miss Connie said I was pretty, so
Yeah.
yeah, she at the top of my list.
Yeah, but nah, that's my peak. Having them here, just watching us do
That's
what
amazing.
we do. Yeah, and I thought like, am I gonna be nervous? Am I gonna be? But you don't be nervous around the people that you really, you know what I'm saying, care and mess with.
Yeah,
So
they here to support you.
there you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, that make me nervous. I would say my pit though is it's probably one of the first world things. I colored my porch today. And by I mean Miss Maxine painted my porch.
Oh.
I hate the color. Now it's not her fault. The job, the detail. Hire her for a job.
Yeah.
The color
Did you pay her?
horrendous. Not yet because
Did you sample the area of the porch before
We
you did the
did.
whole thing?
yeah, we for sure did.
Then what happened, friend?
I thought maybe once it dried, it might dry up. Shit, I don't know.
So she was like, yeah, I like this and then.
I walk
Nah,
away
that ain't
and
it.
the whole shit like, and you
That
can't
ain't it.
repaint it because you Miss Maxine work cannot go to vain.
No, we gonna repaint it for sure. But what I'm saying is I'm really excited that y'all are finding joy in my painting. So, but yeah.
Let's talk about it, man. So when you gonna get a new color for the porch?
So Miss Maxine probably have to make a little story. She rocking with me. We're going to just call it Not a Real Podcast and Miss Maxine.
Hey, and Miss Maxine,
She got
man.
a store run for me, work her magic. We already done opened the paint, so let me see if she can do something.
Wait, so she painted the whole porch?
The whole porch.
The walkway included.
The whole porch.
Horrendous.
She let the whole thing get finished with like, nah, I want it no more.
When did you realize you didn't like it?
She said, you like it? This the color, right? This is when she was on the porch. I was like, yeah. But I thought it was going to change.
You dead ass wrong.
I thought it was gonna change
If you had Miss Maxine go out there and get in that heat to repaint that, you dead wrong.
We gotta
early in the
call
morning.
a spade. You should have stopped her halfway through and be like, nah.
And you let her paint the walkway too, knowing you didn't like the color on the porch?
Then she said, I was finna give up, but I said, nah, I gotta keep going.
Man, come on, man.
She was committed to the job.
So look, this is what I would have did. I would have let her paint one half one color and then another half another color. Then you get to pick which way she want to finish it.
We're gonna repaint. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know, that's some country shit, Caleb.
I mean,
goddamn.
It's a good thought though, not to waste time. But at that point, I would have wasted 2 cans. It's okay. We're gonna figure it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna take this back to the table, drum board. But you know, enough about my pit.
I swear, if you have Miss Maxine out there again.
I'm talking about
matter of time.
She with the paint roller going crazy like this.
And Miss Maxine be like, even though she like outdoor stuff, don't do that to her.
Oh,
you dare, do not do that to her.
Okay, keep on talking and it's gonna be you. Okay? Yeah. Call you over there and see what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna ask Miss Maxine to help me. I'm not doing that. Is you crazy? I'm not doing that.
Hey man, y'all crazy. Caleb.
What's up, man?
Caleb, what's going on?
Kennesaw State,
yeah.
graduate,
So
business administration.
A little about me. I'm a director, cinematographer, editor. Graduated from Kennesaw State years ago. Now that I think about it, like I graduated in 2016. And
still drinking breast milk. You're a baby.
I wouldn't say breast milk, maybe toddler milk. I mean, you gotta give me a little bit.
Vitamin D.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like, you know.
He not drinking out the bottle. He drinking out the sippy cup.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I can agree with that.
You know, I turned 30 this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
It feels good to be young and so accomplished, though.
It do. But that does come with its challenges too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk real heavily about like, you know, a lot of my years in college, like, I ain't really go on spring break. I ain't really get to like, you know, travel and do the things that like a lot of my peers did. But I sacrificed to kind of get a little bit ahead, if you will.
Yeah.
And that led me to where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? We're in this space where we're able to create like real content that people can consume. And I mean, like you able to bring your neighbor out, you know, just to kind of kick it with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So that's
real. That's real.
So like those sacrifices kind of led us here. So I just, you know, appreciate that aspect of it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. But that's really it, you know. Shooting
Uh-huh.
videos, started out as a photographer, and it just grew into what it's been for the past 5 years. And just decided what the next 5 years is gonna look like.
Creative extraordinaire. I didn't make a lot of sacrifices in my career. So that's why I'm sitting here and you're there.
Y'all
you're established. We're trying to get there.
Film, creator,
content. So what would you say the biggest...
This comes with somebody that pulled up in the Porsche, but go ahead.
Y'all always seem to pull that out. I'm telling what you pulled up in.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm unemployed.
Yeah, in the Jag, but that's cool. Go ahead, Caleb. Go
You
ahead.
know what I'm saying? Porsche Jag. I ain't really got there yet, but we on the way.
That was a
go
mistake.
Maybe our priorities are just not aligned and it's just all out of whack.
Hey,
but with that, what would you say the biggest difference between film and content? Or is there a difference?
Yeah, it is. I would say the biggest thing between like, you know, just everyday like content is for me it's just like the process of creating. You know what I'm saying? With like films and like, you know, cinema and telling stories and films and stuff like that. It's just like it's a longer process.
Yeah.
Like just the prep that goes into it, like working with actors and, you know, working with different talent and hiring crew. Like that's a long process of like to get to the point of like having a final film or project or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, content on the other hand, like I can shoot some content today. Like we can shoot this podcast as we're doing it right now, and then tomorrow it can be live. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's just a little different. And it's not that content is less. It's just a different, you know, different beast. Yeah. And it's new for everybody. Like I feel like content, the definition of content has changed so many times over the past 10 years. It's crazy. So we just keeping up with where times are going.
Trav did say, one thing about Caleb, if we shoot something today, it's going to be on my desk tomorrow.
Yeah.
How much time is in your day? Because I feel like they shorted me a couple hours. Whoever the day is. The powers to be, I don't know.
Like, honestly, like, to get to that point, it just came down to, like, me really managing the full 24 hours of my day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I read a book recently called The 10-Hour Work Week.
Mm-hmm.
And so within that, it's like you really got to maximize every single like hour of the day. And you can get like more time done in a 10-hour block in a week than trying to do like 40 hours in that week. Cause it's like, it's more spread out and you're not like really focused. You're not moving with intention. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, like I'm gonna show it today and just get this stuff done. Whereas if you block out like, all right, in this 4-hour block today, I'm gonna just get so much, more done in that 4 hours than trying to do it in 8. It's just different. So I really started implementing that. So like it seems like I be doing a lot, but I really don't. I just maximize the hours that I am working.
Yeah.
And then I take a lot of breaks. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get up, like it might sound crazy, but like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And during that time, like
yes,
I'm up and like I need like an hour for me first to start the day. You know what I'm saying? And like whether that's like meditation or like yoga or like I might even just sit in my own thoughts and not do nothing for an hour before I do anything. And then get started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have to.
You gotta recenter, you know what I'm saying? You gotta calibrate. So I start with that. And then let's just say like 9 to like noon, like I'll work. And then I'll take like an hour break. And that break for me, it might look like a nap. You know what I'm saying? It might look like me going to lunch or something like that. And then I'll come back like 2 to 5, do the same thing. Instead of it being like, all right, 8 a.m., you work until 5. Like, you not really maximize. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, think about it like working out.
I feel like your brain.
Why would you work out for 8 hours?
Yeah.
You
why
know
would I
what
work out for 1? But I probably need to.
If we're going to be real, Cole.
Nah,
you see me with my favorite pillow blocking it.
Yeah. No, because fish
you know to get my angles.
Yeah.
You know to get my angles.
So like in those 2 blocks where like I was working, like that might be 2 full days of work that I got done in one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you keep doing that, it just compounds and it compounds and it keeps building and building. You just build on that momentum.
So you always ahead.
Yeah, So still get my right amount of sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most of the naps throughout the day. Sure. Especially on days when it's not production. It's like if it's a production day, that's different. Because like on production days, like you looking at 12, 14, 15 hours in that day. That's a lot. But any days where it's like I'm not shooting, like I'm probably taking 2 naps and then still getting 6 hours at night.
Gotcha.
Of sleep. So yeah, that's it.
No, that's dope. I think I probably took too many naps and that's why I'm in this situation.
Oh man.
I ain't never seen. You gotta stop that.
No, for real.
You gotta stop it.
I can't be sad about not being unemployed. I'm not sad. What would you say what is your favorite part about being a director? And what's the challenges?
Let's
I'm
start.
very Barbara Walters right now.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
She said in the beginning, because it's Caleb. So we gotta be like put our big girl shoes on.
No, it ain't that. Like challenges as a director, a lot of times it's tough getting everybody to be on board with your idea for a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's so many different people that has an idea or a perspective about what a video should look like. And it's like, yo, like, you hit me up for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You called me for my ideas and my leadership and, like, my ability to get us to that, you know, to Z from A. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. It's tough getting everybody on board. Sometimes it's crew that don't really believe in the idea. Like, we can't do that. Like, you know, you trying to light a car on fire. I don't know how to shoot that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, like, we can do this, we can do that, we can hire this person. Like, I know this person that went on this set with Spider-Man. Like, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Getting everybody to buy in from the crew, that's tough. Getting the producers to agree to pay for something like that.
Oh, I can't wait to
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. Because, like, I'll work with certain producers and, like, you know, they'll want to do the video, right? Because they'll make money from it, but not the idea that's going to cost them money. You know what I'm saying? They want to do the safer idea that's, like, they got better margins and a better return. And it's just like, I don't want to do that idea because that's not exciting. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something dope. I want to push the needle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I deal with that all the time. It's just like, they'll believe in me, right, to get it done. But at the same time, it's like, you know, we got a budget of like, let's just say 30,000 for this video, and it's gonna cost exactly 30,000. They like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like,
is 30,000 a good budget?
Not really, but I'm just saying for round numbers. Like,
gotcha.
Videos are expensive, man. It's so many people that are involved. Like, I mean, you talking about like a 15, 20, 30 person crew.
Wow.
Like, it's a lot of people involved, and that's for a one-day shoot. Now, think about like multiple days. Everybody's getting their rate every single day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a multiplier.
So to take that 30 over however long it takes.
So imagine like a 3-day shoot. Like, you get into 6 figures pretty easily.
What's the longest shoot you ever?
I mean, I've worked on movies.
F it.
I've worked on movies. I mean, honestly, like, after a lot more shoots than y'all think I'll do, I'd be like, man, like.
Oh, no, we know you him.
Yeah. I mean, but still, though, like, I have my moments, too, where I'm like, yo, like, I'm checked out, bro. And it's just, like, not checked out from a sense of, like, I'm done shooting, but I'm done with this for today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And then my biggest thing, too, is, like, really take time to, like, don't let what happened today affect tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's today is today.
A word.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever's tomorrow is tomorrow. Right? So, like, with that, like, you know, enjoy today for what it is and, you know, whatever the highs and lows are. But don't let that affect your mental to where it's like, nah, I need to step away from this forever. Like, nah, it ain't that. Like, you just had a rough day.
Yeah.
It's going to be a part of it. Like, every single part of the journey, like, as, you know, in relationships and business, it's going to be rough days. It's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't shy away from it when it comes to your career. So
I feel like I'm learning that more more now. Because even though I joke about not having a job, I left my job. And it's like, I was so exhausted. I was so frustrated. I'm so all of these things.
Yeah.
And it's like, with hindsight, could I have gone a little bit longer? Sure. And I probably should have just found ways to go back to what you were saying, maximizing my time. Because that was a part of the problem, my organization, all that. And so a lot of it was me, but I let a whole bunch of stuff just pile up and was like, F it. And I liked what I did. I was okay with the company. I liked my management more. But I'm learning that. I'm learning that daily.
I was gonna tell you, man, honestly, like, you talked about like unemployment being like a pit, and it's like unemployment is probably the best thing for some people.
Yeah.
Because like through unemployment, it allows you to like really recenter, really recalibrate, and it's like you really get an understanding of where you are. You know,
and that's what this week was about.
Yeah. Like, because you outside of your actual schedule, because like you used to getting up, going to work, doing this, you got a routine.
Yeah.
You outside of that routine now. Now you get to really see where you at.
Yeah.
So there ain't nothing wrong with unemployment.
That's why I think you summed it up better than I did. That's why I'm not really tripping because like this week was just like, okay, like just what do Isha want?
Right.
Like if I could do something for the rest of my life, what would it be? Or if, you know, like what's my long-term goals? Like if I had to pivot, what area would I pivot in? So like it's and now if I was working, I would be thinking about it, but it wouldn't be at the forefront of my mind because it's like, let me reply to this email, let me jump on this call. So definitely for me, it's been a blessing in disguise.
I feel like media got your name written all on it.
Yeah.
We done went through years of trying to figure out what we want.
Yeah.
Me and Isha sit on the phone for hours
every day,
going through a whole business plan.
Yeah.
Ain't wrote nothing down, but we got the business from start to finish. And it'd be like, all right, we're going to do this, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then, you know, nothing comes, I won't say nothing comes out of it, but I feel like if nothing else, media has her name, like,
I agree.
On it. Slap on the forehead. Part bang and you're going to see it.
Yeah, it's there.
But behind the scenes.
I'm going to add to it, too, before she even go even further. So, like, media, I think media for you is just one of the many aspects of things that you can go into. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like us observing you.
Yeah.
Now, internally for you, you know what you're capable of. So it's like, it's other things that you probably know that you could probably do that you just haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it is. So like, when that time does come, it's like, you know, those doors are just gonna open for you.
And I'm excited about that. Yeah. That's what I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah. So.
Just, I want to go back a little bit when you were saying like, sometimes the crew is not on board or like the producer. Do you find that although it's challenging, do you find like in those moments your creativity is really being tested and
well, it's not my creativity is being tested. Like you know how that meme of Michael Jordan when it's like, you know, and I took that personally from the from the Last Dance documentary.
Okay, right, yeah.
That's how I really be feeling sometimes. Like, you know, for a lot of these like production companies to fly LA directors to shoot like our Atlanta artists, I'm like, yo, like I'm here, like what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I be taking that personal. Also, it's just like, you know, when they don't really trust my ideas or my perspectives and stuff like that. But you just gave this director $100K to shoot this idea, but you're not gonna give me that.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? I just be peeping game and I be taking notes. So like when it is time for me to do what I need to do, like I make sure it's at that point. You know, it's at that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the next time it's like you can't really argue it. I'm just gonna send you a link to the last thing I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let the work speak for itself.
Yeah. So that's normally my motivation. A lot of times, like people be like, yo, like, why you take this so serious? Why you so like? Because I know what it feels to not be picked, to not be chosen in those moments. And it's like, I'm gonna show you what you missed out on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
So
Oh, that's super dope.
yeah.
You named the challenges, but what's some of your favorite parts?
My favorite parts, man, is so I come from a space where like I ain't really have like no background in production. Like I ain't really have like, you know, parents that worked in media. I ain't have like nobody close to me that I'm from Sandersville, Georgia. You know what I'm saying?
Never heard of it.
Don't even know which direction to go.
You know what I'm saying? Like middle of nowhere, like close to Macon, if you will. It's probably an hour from Macon, but still, that's the closest city. But the point that I'm making is, it's like, I knew nothing about, like, man, I'm going to take it even a step further. I ain't even really know about, like, Greek life until I got to Kennesaw.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Let alone working in production. Like, I ain't had, like, I mean, I knew of some, like, deltas, but, like, I ain't really know what that looked like in real time.
Experienced it.
On campus and, like, strolling and,
wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a good
like,
thing, though, because that was your first, like, experience of it. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess the point that I'm making is, like, when it came to, like, me, like, falling into production, like, I had no background, like, around it and what that could look like and the possibilities and, like, the freeing experience that it can bring. So one of the positives for me that I feel like that, like, my role just in life has really brought is, like, I'm able to expose, like, even my brother to production. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my family and, like, people close to me and, like, you know, just more black and brown people into production and, like, what that looks like. That's been my biggest thing. Like, I mean, even right now, I'm working with, like, 14, 15, 16-year-olds with the city of Fulton County.
Love
You know what I'm saying?
that.
Through the
Now
studio.
that, super dope.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Parks and Recs.
Yeah.
For Fulton County. But, like, you know, just even doing that, like, these are kids that would have never even known about production if it wasn't for us. And granted, they probably would have known, but they probably would have got the message from somebody who didn't look like me. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really helping them.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing, because, like, I wish I had that. You know what I'm saying? Like, my first time actually shooting, like, with, like, a camera of any sort, I was, like, probably 20, 21. You know what I'm saying? And I'm working with kids, like, I mean, I did a tour with, like, some students from, it's basically a private STEM school in Decatur. You know, mostly, like, you know, black, actually African, Ethiopian, a lot of kids from the diaspora. And they came in and one of the activities I had with them, I had them do their first photo shoot. And then at the end, I just told them, I'm like, look, like, you know, I'm 29 today and y'all 15, 16, 17 years old. Y'all did y'all first photo shoot. Y'all already ahead of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that. Like, just leading them in a direction of, like, yo, this is what's been freeing for me. This is an avenue that can be freeing for you. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I'm exposing you to something outside of, you know, picking up a basketball and playing basketball.
Absolutely,
So,
Or the lawyer, doctor.
Yeah, anything.
That's all
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or being in the streets.
Or being in the streets.
Yeah.
Why, quick question. Why you ain't call me the model?
For what?
I got you.
What
I got
you mean for what?
Yeah, so we...
They was doing...
No.
They was...
We definitely need you next time. I got
Thank
you.
you,
I'm
Caleb.
gonna call you.
There's some haters in the
house. You know
house.
what I'm saying? We gonna get the makeup room ready. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring all the kids in. We gonna have them come up with, like, a deck. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna come just like that.
I got you. We're gonna tell them to get creative. So
I love
Okay,
it.
so you said you didn't experience. I'm really getting my Jenny Jones on.
Go
You
ahead.
said-
You see what I'm saying?
ahead,
You didn't
Jenny.
experience like Greek life until you got to college.
Yeah.
So your degree is in something totally different.
Marketing.
Marketing,
Yeah,
right?
I got a marketing degree.
So how did you cross over? Like, what led you to like transition into this field?
Honestly, like it really started as a hobby. It wasn't something that I was like, all right, like I'm gonna do this as a
Really?
career. You know, like I was literally at Kennesaw, and you know, just like you see like cameras around the room right now.
Yeah.
It's like I was that guy. Like, and
That
so,
guy.
and, well, not in that sense, not then.
That's how I see it.
So
but go
let me put it like this. I'm gonna make it even more real for the people that's like watching right now.
ahead.
Like when I was starting out, like okay, so you know in college you get financial aid, right?
Right.
So like I had got like, you know, one of my first refund checks, or maybe my second one, you know what I'm saying? Paid up all of my you know, tuition and like room and board and stuff like that, paid for my dorm room. I had like probably $600 left, you know what I'm saying? And instead of balling out, right,
Who I
on
would've been at the
like
club?
shoes
Who I would have
and,
been at the club?
and
Oh, I'm in debt
clothes
now.
and getting a section at the club and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I spent like $250 on the camera, you know what I'm saying?
And this is
Yeah.
still a hobby at this point.
It wasn't even a hobby. It was just something that I wanted to try out. And
Okay.
prior to me buying the camera, like I spent I'm gonna just keep it real. Like I spent like 3 months, like just on YouTube, like studying cameras, just to understand. I don't know why.
Really?
It was just something like that just gravitated me towards it.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those people where like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just always been my thing. So
Yeah.
like, so when I decided that I wanted to buy one, I just did like a lot of research on YouTube, and you know, this was 2013.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much information about cameras in 2023 as it was then. But I just did like a lot of research then, you know what I'm saying? And just really learned production, learned, you know, cameras. I mean, even simple stuff like shutter speed, like, you know, the ISO on the camera, you know, different things like that, posing and composition. And I think my first camera I had like a kit lens, and it was like a Nikon D30-100, you know, for the camera people, they know what it is.
I was gonna say, I'm just
They know what
smiling
it is.
'cause
I'm
it's
not
like,
a- I'm not a-
you
I don't
really
even know. Like,
about
for
some
real.
shit. You
I'm
know some
Because
shit.
you know, I bought that camera and I
Just to take
just, girl, that camera's collecting
Oh,
us.
that
I did one,
Yeah, so
one little photo shoot.
So
Put all that money on that
That was the
camera.
first camera I got, and you know, I bought that camera, and like again, I'm at Kennesaw State, so like for us, a lot of times, like when we not on campus, we at Kennesaw Mountain.
Mhm.
So I would like hike Kennesaw Mountain and literally take photos of leaves
Ooh.
Really?
and the trees and
Yeah.
like a lot
That's
of
a nice
landscape
scenery.
photos and stuff like that. Like, you know, I did that to start out, and then I eventually got to a place where like, all right, like I take decent photos, and I had a portfolio. Let me tell you how like long ago this was. So this was a decade ago. So like I used to upload my photos on Tumblr.
Oh, wow.
I used to fuck with
Yeah,
Tumblr.
yeah. So like I had like before I had like an actual website, I was up on Tumblr. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like all my different photos or whatever, and it just grew from like actually taking landscape stuff to like shooting people.
Okay.
So I would just ask some of my friends on campus, like, yo, can I take your photos? Like, whatever, you know, shooting different student events on campus. And, you know, I shot like my first like grad photo shoot session of somebody, one of my best friends, shout out Keisha.
Shout out Keisha.
Yeah, I shot her grad photos, and that was the first time I ever got paid for photos. I got paid $50. And it started from there. You know what I'm saying? That was the first one.
it.
Yeah.
And so that's when you was like,
And it was
I can
never
really do this.
Yeah, it was never really like, all right, like I'm gonna be a director. It was like, yo, like, how can I be the best me today? You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
today it's like I'm gonna be a photographer and I'm shooting grad photos. Tomorrow I'm shooting like this student event. And it just kind of snowballed. And when I say snowballed, it just kind of grew legs and it just kept growing and growing. And you know, once I started shooting like the student stuff on campus, I started shooting with I had went to A3C. I don't know if y'all remember A3C.
The
music
concert.
festival.
The music fest. Yeah.
So like every year, Atlanta had like A3C. And I had my portfolio on Tumblr, you know what I'm saying, for Kennesaw. And I don't know how I got like, no, this is what it was, man. I was working with my boy Sammy DeLille. He was working with Swisher Sweets. And so with Swisher Sweets, you know they do like the little tents and they give out the little cigars or whatever.
Yeah.
So they needed somebody to shoot content. So like they didn't have a role for a content person, right? But I was the person who could be staff, like literally handing out, checking IDs. So I was doing that, but I had my camera at the same time too. So that gave me the access to kind of be at the festival with my camera to talk to people and introduce myself. Man, I walked in the mic with, I said, what's up, bro? Like, I want to work. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of his artists, you know, shout out Ears. I don't know if y'all familiar with him, but he had just finished performing. I walked in the mic with him and said, hey, look, like, I'm trying to work. And then he introduced me to, like, shout out Peanut. Peanut was Ears' manager at the time, and we just locked in. And I mean, the next day, like literally the next day, he had an interview with Ricky Smiley Morning Show, and I shot that. And that was the first thing, like, where it was like, you know, somebody reputable that people kind of
yeah. That's super dope.
And that's how it started. You know, I literally just like, you know, stepping outside of myself. And like, you know what I'm saying? And just like walking up to people like, cause you miss all the shots you don't take. So I just like, you know, shot my shot. I was like, yo, like, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm trying to do. You ain't got to pay me nothing right now, but this is what I want to do long term. And then we just built like a great long, you know what I'm saying, relationship.
Yeah.
And that grew from like shooting his stuff to like, you know, I mean, Ray Strimmer, shooting Ears, and obviously shooting Mike Wood and everybody that was around him. Like, I mean, I shot with Mike Wood up until like, I would say like Creed 2. Off and on. Yeah, like, so they homies still to this day. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah, and that started from that.
Yeah, Caleb got to be, the whole HBUC team, but Caleb got to be the most
We say it all the time.
humble.
Y'all like don't pop your shit how y'all really could.
Like,
you know.
I work with this person, that person. But you did name some heavy hitters. Don't get me wrong.
My thing though, it's like, my thing about that is like, when you know who you are, you know who you are.
Fact.
I don't need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's always been my thing.
Yeah.
So like,
and they paying you to come to them. So I mean, you really Caleb.
Right. So that's always been my thing. Like, I don't need to just like, a hit dog or holler. You know what I'm saying? Every time that they not who they supposed to be or who they claim to be. Like, I ain't got to walk in this room and wear, oh, like, you directed J. Cole videos and you directed, like, Lotto Last videos. So I ain't got to wear that on my sleeve. You know what I'm saying? But the people that know, they know. You know? That's it.
That's dope.
Every time I don't give a damn. Every time I see it across the street, I be like,
like, I know him.
Oh,
I was sending the links to everybody. Like, no, for real. Like, I know the guy I know him for real. Like, he know me. If he see me, he'll know my name.
Sometimes, that's all. You know, we get a little hug when we see each other. We cool.
Name dropping like hell. No, for real. Like, starstruck. Like, that shit. And representation matters, right? Because it's like to see, like, man, that's dope for me. Like, to see, like, young and getting in black. And it's like, wow, like, you really moving in spaces that.
And to be honest with you, that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On days when, like, I really don't feel like showing up and doing this shit for real, honestly, like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, because I always see, like, you know, younger kids, and it's like, that's what I was, you know what I'm saying, 5, 10 years ago. And how would I want to communicate to them to be the best version of themselves?
Yeah.
And that's for me to show up as me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I just got to continue to keep showing up because, like, if I show up, it's going to impact their lives the right way.
Yeah. And it's going to motivate others to show up.
Right.
Every time.
Yeah. I like that.
So outside of sleeping, because we know you maximize your time, what else gets you going?
What else gets me going?
You know you read.
I would say, like, honestly, like, peace, man. Like, I'm at that stage in life to where, like, I don't really got to go out. And I mean, obviously, that does scratch a certain itch, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then. But my main thing is, like, how do I, like, you know, we talk about, like, health, but, like, wealth is the key thing. And the thing about wealth is, like, having a peace of mind, being in a space that you're healthy, being, like, you know, nimble and flexible and, like, you know, all of those different things. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, biking, like, fishing and, like, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a country boy at the end of the day.
I think you going fishing still.
Yeah.
You can put the worm on the hook.
You know what I'm saying?
You can put, like, a worm on the hook.
Yeah, we can do a fake worm, too.
Oh,
but when you get the fish, what you supposed to do with it? Like, you can touch it?
Yeah, you take it off. Yeah, you just take it.
And that's, you know, I'm bad, but I ain't that bad. I mean, I pick a little worm up and throw it in the day.
I mean, it's a part of it.
Like, what is it called? Skelefish? You can do that?
Yeah.
She trying to get some catfish going tonight.
Like,
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
For those that know, it's a pond behind my house. And I be fishing like that. They got some bass back there.
Not my house on the lake.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
How we just
Very humble.
Yeah, very humble.
Very humble.
I sit on the body of water.
I'm saying.
I go fishing every Thursday.
It's the
Behind the house.
After the nap.
In my robe.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You be take somebody out there to the pond with you?
Wait a minute.
Nah, honestly, like, the only person I really took out there.
She's trying to be messy.
The only person I take out there is my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother, she loves to fish. Like, that's
my baby.
Yeah. Of course.
She can fry some catfish. She could probably do some catfish nuggets.
Man,
I
my
know
grandma
she
go
can.
crazy.
Ooh.
So like that's her thing. Like she obviously don't really need a lot from me. You know what I'm saying? Don't really want much. She just want to come up and fish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's been her thing. I got the house probably like 5 years ago. But that's been her thing. Like just to come out like 2 or 3 times a year and just kick it. You know what I'm saying? To fish.
I don't want to really interrupt what y'all got going on. I get it. You don't take your grandma back there, but I could be in the house. After
I can get the size going.
Yeah. Well, you know,
So,
you like to bring the cups.
I bring
clean
a
them?
paper plate.
You gonna help us clean them?
No.
Why not?
I'm going to help you eat them. Have cleaning
All
no
right, cool.
fish. You know, I'm here. I'm meeting you halfway.
Man. You know
what they say.
You gotta clean them. It's not that bad.
So do you watch, okay, with you directing and stuff, do you watch movies in your free time? Do you have like favorite movies that you love?
Favorite podcast that you love?
Yeah.
Not a real podcast?
Not a real podcast, obviously.
Oh, okay. I want to speak for you. I didn't want to be that person.
That
Like,
shit,
not a
like-
real podcast for sure.
Come on.
Okay. Do you like that
Change
better than
agent?
Change
Yeah.
Agent?
Come on, change it. Come on, bro.
Is
No,
it like
Change Agent-
1A
Come on,
and
bro.
1B?
Quit playing.
Now let's talk about it.
All right.
This or that. Because I know how y'all like do this or
All right,
that.
all right, cool. Let's do
Agent.
it. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Not a real podcast or
Change
change agent.
Change agents.
Whoa, hold on. You ain't even think
I
about
stand
it.
on it.
Wait.
I don't know who's clearing your
Stand
change.
on it.
Is it because of your little bird right here?
Yeah, that's your little
All
homeboy.
right,
Is
so
it because Trav here now?
So this is what we gonna do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you remember NBA Jam, how it was like a 2-on-2.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna do a 2-on-2.
Us against y'all?
Change agents is not a real podcast.
Not a real podcast.
On one show. What's up?
Oh,
What's
that
up?
nigga,
What's up?
because me and Trav will end up coming to
I'll put
blows.
cases
Me and Trav, I'm gonna fill on Trav mid-episode.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
knocking Trav's head
I'm
off.
kicking his ass while he down. I ain't gonna give him time to get up.
Yeah, because nah.
No.
But I'm
Okay.
down. I'm down.
All right, cool.
I think that's what the people really want for real.
That'll be dope. You know what
That
I'm
ass though, y'all should really check out Change
We might have
Agent.
No,
did
for
something
sure.
then. We might have did something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm excited to see
Like
what
a
it gonna look like.
crossover episode. You know how like the
Not a
two
real
TV
podcast
shows?
versus
Change
Change
Agent.
Agent.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I like
There you
it. I'm messing
I'm
with it.
fucking with it.
Yeah.
Just, have my people.
Yeah.
Your people call our people.
You know
We'll
what I'm
figure it
saying?
out.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that
Yeah.
situated.
Real quick.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be real quick.
It ain't. No, because I was thinking about
She ready to
how-
get messy.
Uh-oh.
I was really trying to be on my like,
Uh-oh.
you
Here
know.
go.
No. I was just
I knew
saying
this was
like,
coming.
what's his name? Zion Williamson. They had a nice little gender reveal. I don't know who shot that, but it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
But y'all know what's going on with Zion, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ish, what you feel about that? Oh, and let me explain, I guess. Okay. So Zion Williamson is a NBA player. Young, 22 years old.
he thick, little thick.
But
No.
22.
22.
That mean he was born in 01.
Is that how the numbers
That's
work?
crazy.
If my math is mathing, yeah.
I believe your math is math.
No, that's
20,
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, he young.
Did he sign a $193 million deal with the
Yeah.
Pelicans, I
Yeah.
want to say?
Yeah,
At 22.
he hit the lotto.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
hit
He
the
probably
big
only
time.
played about 50 games.
He can't even
No, sure.
he can't even get a rental car yet.
Yeah. You didn't get one. Get 25. He got to pay the extra
The
fee.
young driver fee.
Yeah. That's like my nephew gonna ask me, Auntie, you can put a Lamborghini in your name. I want to take
Oh
my
my
girl out
God.
somewhere special for
Oh.
So
Valentine's
you can't
Day.
even afford the insurance on the Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Quit playing with me.
I said,
Yeah.
where y'all going? He said, Bonefish Grill.
Oh my
He want to pull up in the Lambo?
Lambo.
Bonefish. Man, y'all go for couple.
Zion got to pay the early driver's fee.
Yeah.
But he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
He got a girlfriend.
Well,
Debatable.
well,
Is it a
we're using
girlfriend?
that term loosely.
Is it a
She's
girlfriend?
pregnant. Can we all agree that she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Yes,
She ain't got to be a girlfriend to be pregnant.
Yeah.
We might not agree on everything. thing.
But we can say she is pregnant.
And the two don't have to cross. Okay.
Right.
And, but he also,
man.
you know, there's possibly somebody else on the side, Miss Mariah Mills.
No, it's not possibly. She on the side.
Okay, she on the side. Now, from what I read, she hadn't shown any proof except Snapchat.
No, she been on Twitter for about 6 days and
So
6 nights.
6 times 24? How many hours is that? Math that.
In real time.
She's tweeting right now.
Still going.
What?
Right now.
I don't know if this is true, but somebody said she has mentioned Zion's name 54,367
Give or
times.
take.
And she has broken the record of mentioning any person's name.
She got to
ever.
give us one record. Let's
Yeah,
give it up to her. Let's give it up to her. Let's go. Let's give it up to her.
Miss Mariah mad. She had a fish grease because she said that.
No point intended.
No, I'm still coming to the lake, girl.
You think I ain't about to eat some of Granny catfish nuggets?
Yeah,
I know she used cornmeal.
Watch.
So I love her.
And she made the grits with it to go crazy.
Oh, she don't put no corn in her grits, though.
No.
Okay, I'm finna say.
No, but whenever next time she come back up, I swear to God. No, for real.
Hey, look, and she can do the biscuits from scratch. Man,
They soft.
she go crazy.
They melt in your mouth.
I love my grandma.
I love your grandma,
too.
I love your grandma
What
too.
you mean? Hey,
Next time she
Granny.
come up, let us know
Man,
though.
I got you.
But Miss Mariah, yeah, she's sitting on something because she mad. She said that he never told her that he had a girlfriend nor a baby on the way.
Here's the thing.
There we go. We need a here's the thing. I'm telling you, we need it.
So she's really been going on and on. She said she knew about he was having sex with other women. She is mad that he had this baby and he kissed the girl. But the receipts that she's showing, like the text messages and all that, it's like the relationship was very transactional. Like, can I fly you out? I'll pay your rent. I'll do this. She showed a receipt of a wire transfer, like $25,000. Supposedly, he was giving her $100,000 monthly allowance.
Yeah.
Ain't no baby walking the face of this fucking earth would be able. I'm not messing that up. I'm the one. I would plan a baby shower. I'm gonna interview and vet the possible nannies. I'm not messing that up. And then she's gonna say, "Oh, you embarrassed me, girl. Didn't nobody even know you was fucking on this man.
Listen to
you
me.
told us."
I'm pulling my little poster from the side. Go, Poppy. Y'all got me fucked
I'm
up.
at the baby.
I'm go, Poppy.
Like who? What?
I'm gonna give y'all what it is. I'm gonna give y'all the real. That's why I'm here.
Talk to me.
All right, cool. So Mariah Mills is what?
She's like
32.
almost 30.
No,
she's
she's
30.
32.
She's 30.
What is she by profession?
She's no longer a porn star. She's into music.
Artist. Music, yeah.
She's into music.
Okay, cool. Okay,
That's
cool.
what that girl said.
She said
She she retired in 2019. That's what she said. I don't know. But then I for
She
research
lived a
purposes,
long
I
life.
did Google some of her videos.
You and the rest of the world because her Pornhub searches has gone through the roof.
I contribute to that.
Yeah, no,
that
for
was
sure.
me.
Me too.
She about to come out of retirement.
Yeah,
Huh?
she went platinum in my house this past 3-4 days.
Okay, platinum kind of crazy.
Hey, Caleb.
Hey, your business, your business. I ain't tripping.
We supposed to stay past that.
Circled the porn sites.
But okay, so Mariah is, a retired porn star.
Correct.
His baby mom is what?
I don't know.
OnlyFans,
for a long time, I thought that was the girlfriend. So help me.
From my understanding, she's a stripper.
Oh, he got a type. No, let me not say that.
No, he has a type.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Go ahead.
So what you gonna say?
I'm gonna be quiet until I get the details.
This is my stance and this is my POV, right? And this is why Mariah kind of flipped out the way that she flipped out. It's main character syndrome.
Okay.
So you got amateurs and then you got stars.
I ain't never fight for the top
you got
spot.
stripping and then you got porn stars.
Okay.
Like that's like the top of the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like Mariah's like, it's like for me, like, you gonna let this videographer get you pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a director. Like, I'm here. So that's the whole frustration.
Cause she lightweight shitting on the baby mama, like calling her a low budget and a bum.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why. It's just like,
so.
of all women, you gonna pick that. Like, but I'm this. So that's Mariah's stance.
That girl is delusional. Now,
she is. And that situation, I think, helped drive her into delusion. Now,
because she is really
the wheel. She took the wheel into delusion.
I think she did. Like, she should have never took it that far. But the reason she took it that far is because of that thing. Like, it's just like, if the baby moms was another porn star, it'll be different. But she a stripper. And that's why she got the perspective that she has.
Play your cards right, because if you would have been quiet, that 100,000 could have easily been 2 times 300,000 a month. Because now I'm out you.
That's where the main character syndrome come into play.
Oh,
like I'm this. Like, this is the way I should be treated. This is how everybody else treats me. Like,
but she messing up potential clients because even if you sign an NDA, they know that you are a chatty patty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too, and this will probably resonate. It's like, okay, so as a porn star, and I don't really know the ins and outs of the porn industry. I've never shot porn. Just
is
to
that
say
something
that,
you want to do?
No, I don't. That ain't. We talking about Zion and history.
Okay, but no, let's talk about Caleb.
Real quick.
Would you do after a porn flick?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Really?
I wouldn't.
It's just like bringing the camera to trapeze, even though like it's kind of like being on set of a porn.
That ain't nothing I'm really interested in, like, creatively. But, like, I mean, if the money right.
You know, you're real creative.
Doing that kind of stuff.
If the money right.
I'll be your PA.
Yeah, you're not here.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't worry about that.
But, like, I guess what I'm trying to say, man, it's just like, Mariah ain't tripping on no money, man. Like, she's a porn star. You know what I'm saying? And so with that,
1 million followers.
Yeah, like, it just, I think it's, and again, this is speculation. I don't know what her daily life looked like when she was working. But, like, in my head, like, you know, you getting tested every other day. You're required to send in, like, paperwork, blood work, and things like that.
Yeah.
It's just a certain process. And then whole time I'm doing this, and you having unprotected sex with this other girl.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
that
that's Mariah's thing.
About.
And it's just like,
he was asking her to
you gonna ruin my career.
Though.
You ruining my career by potentially exposing me to, like, a STD or some shit like that. Like, that can end my career. It's just like Mariah shooting this nigga knee, and he can't play basketball no more. It's the same thing. She can't work as a porn star. So that's the frustration.
I think.
And again, I don't agree with it. I'm just giving you Mariah's stance.
I don't even think it's that. I think she just really felt like they were in a relationship and it wasn't a business relationship. I really felt like he was probably whispering sweet nothings in her ear, probably telling her I love you, and she was believing that.
But there was a message that he was like, yeah, if you, or when you come down here, I'm going to make you my official girlfriend or something like that. So he probably was.
But he's 22. How you fall for a game, a 22-year-old?
She's 32.
I'm going to say this too. I know I talked about the women a decent amount. Zion a cornball, dog. Like, and
you said cornball?
Yeah, cornball.
You can look at him.
Yeah.
You can look at him.
You know what I'm saying?
They said he ain't getting no pussy in house.
And then that's why he's paying for it now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
$100,000. That shit must be lined in gold.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Put me on the paper.
Let me tell you what my line is, Zion.
Like, yo.
I don't even need $100,000 a month.
I ain't got no job, so I settle for anything. I'm just
You know, I'm an undercover bitch. Listen, you hear me?
Hey.
I'm just playing.
Hey, 10K Uber Eats.
Unlimited, me, please.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you are Caleb. You are him. You are that guy.
Yeah.
Have you had a situation with... Okay, let me finish. Hold
on.
That's because you... No, let me finish. You said that. No.
He finna start stuttering for a mile.
I ain't pay no tax.
No, not paying for taxes. We know how y'all be feeling about paying for pussy.
No. It's honestly nothing wrong with it. Like, I think...
High five.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
Yes. Right here, baby.
Yes.
Any more high fives in the room?
Trav, you want to high five us?
So, like, let me put it like this. Like, to a degree, whether we want to be honest about it or not, everything in life is a transaction.
Yeah.
Everything.
You might not leave the money on the dresser,
Yeah.
For sure.
but you're paying for pussy.
Yes.
I've paid for dick.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving money on. I done paid for a little trick. I done paid for some shit.
Everything is a transaction.
But outside of that, have you had a chick that you was just like, she found out, like you cut her off, or she found out you had something else going on and she just went straight? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. That means yes. And she done went crazy. And maybe if it wasn't publicly, maybe she was in your text message, going nuts.
Man, I done had a few crazies, man.
What you do to make them go crazy?
What did I do to make them go crazy?
Yeah.
I didn't really do anything to make them go crazy.
Look at me in the camera.
I didn't really do anything to make them go crazy. I think like certain situations breeds the uneasiness in people. You know what I'm saying? And so when I say that, it's like, you know, given certain circumstances and certain stuff like so like let me take a step back. So like, okay, so you ever had like a series of dating people that like, you know, red, right? And so like you finally date somebody who like blue or yellow or whatever. And it's like all your issues is based on the past trauma of this person liking red. Or you thinking this new person is gonna like red. And it's like, I'm not like that, I like blue. So the whole energy with me, or a lot of times the situation for me is like, you know, they're expecting me to be somebody that they dated before.
All I heard was, if you're a victim of Caleb, it's like the mesothelioma commercial. If you're a victim of Caleb, please call 1-800. Not a real podcast. You deserve compensation. Because I believe you don't know. I think you're not talking about through there.
That long roundabout answer. Caleb, it ain't because you blue.
Yeah.
It's not because you're blue.
You was hurting their feelings, Caleb.
How was I hurting their feelings?
You probably was sweet talking them, smiling, and had them going.
He got all this cool energy and shit.
You took them fishing. Your grandma made them fishing grits. You not about to play with us.
I ain't really do nothing. I'll be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
1-800 win-win, not a real podcast.
Again, a lot of times, like, you know, when you're transitioning, I say, you know what I'm saying, from corporate to like what we doing now, you know what I'm saying, the creative space, you kind of deal with, they expect you to be what you was and not what you're going to be.
So you switched up on them.
Yeah, everybody grows, right?
Put a Zion on them.
Yeah, and that was Zion.
You put a Zion on them. You was telling her it was this, and then she had to find out on the shade room that you directing videos and movies and commercials.
It wasn't like that.
The shoot was done at 6, didn't get home at 11.
Nah, it's just, you know, you go from like, when you're off work, right? But like in the creative space, you never really off work.
This boy's good. This boy's good.
You still gotta
You're damn good. Because I'm almost falling for it.
Break him,
Yeah, I'm almost falling for this shit.
I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's been. You know what I'm saying, for me. Like, again, like, I started this journey 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, to now, and that 10 years, like, it was a lot of changes even for me.
Yeah. So how do you balance it all? Like, just work, life, personal life, romantic life, whatever the situation is.
Obviously, you try your best. You know what I'm saying, to manage it the best way you know how to.
Yeah.
I think the main thing, even if you don't truly find balance, but you just got to find peace. You know what I'm saying? That's the key
real.
thing. Like, you just got to find peace. And so that's what it was for me. Like, a lot of times, it don't be looking balanced, but y'all see me, I'm chilling.
Yeah. That be driving them crazy.
Yeah. It probably do.
That drive me crazy, because when I want to argue,
you know,
and you chilling,
and you hit me with, I'm on some peace shit.
Some mature shit.
Oh, baby.
And I want to be immature.
Fight night.
Like Jocelyn. Did you see her fighting Big Lex?
Yeah.
And make everybody hit.
No,
she was fighting everybody.
She pop.
Yeah, she got arrested and charged with like 4 different charges. But no. But this
how you get charged with how you get a charge at a fight?
And you wasn't on the card. And you wasn't on like that shit. But I think, and this is speculation.
How you get charged?
I think she probably playing in the nose candy. Because nobody.
But she, no. She just recently did they had a video of her, and she said this was her first performance not high, not on drugs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and it was huge. Like, people were really, I was, excited for or whatever. But yeah, this was not even maybe a week ago. And she was like, this is my first performance. She broke down crying. It was very emotional. She was like,
damn,
me
she
not being on drugs.
already?
We don't know. Isha's joking. She's.
Oh, no, that wasn't a joke. I'm asking a question.
We do not know if she relapsed.
Somebody sober act like that?
Yeah. You remember you fought that man at your grandma's funeral?
Oh.
You was sober.
Well, that's because it was emotional. I just buried my grandma.
Why you fought him?
Because
she about to start laughing.
He hurt my mama feelings at the repast, so me and my brother jumped him. But that was different, emotional distress.
We don't know. I don't know what.
She ain't gonna don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Yeah. Please, because me and my brother will beat your ass. Fuck.
That's on period. I guess.
But no, I don't know if she's doing drugs, but she was on something else. She was just going around hitting people.
She had the strength of like a crackhead.
A cokehead. I ain't saying she doing crack. That's extreme.
Was it coke?
She was strong.
And that kind of strength only comes from a few lines, a couple bumps here and there. I hope she get the help she needs. Like all jokes aside, I hope she get the help she needs because that's crazy.
Yeah.
You got a kid.
Yeah.
You don't want to be away from your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, Big Lex, you can't let nobody walk up on you and just beat your ass.
Big Lex wig cat was back
titties
here.
out and everything, but you talking a lot of shit. What? You ain't seen the
was
stocking.
She had to look. Legs, pick that shit up and keep it rolling. She got up like this.
Titties out, everything.
What happened? Jocelyn took her shoe off. She did her justice. She took her shoe off to stomp her out. So I was like, okay, Jocelyn got a little class.
She do got class. That was respectful. That was respectful.
That's y'all takeaway?
It could have been worse.
He was the same guy saying the Pornhub stripper.
Okay, glass half full, I guess. Jocelyn need to get help. Big Flex, stop talking shit because you got your ass whooped.
Big Lex, she still talking shit now?
No, prior to.
Oh, okay.
Prior to. Okay. She was saying she always got people around. Well, what was your people like, Miss Mama?
She got beat up.
I'm talking about. And then she
was
on
she got stomped out. For real. She got stomped out. She was on the ground. Her cap, it was bad.
Yeah.
It got peeled back.
What?
He's so bad for that girl.
Man, I didn't think of it first.
Oh, yeah. We don't condone violence here at Not a Real Podcast.
Yeah.
Please keep your hands to yourself.
This ain't real. This ain't a real set.
And this is not a real podcast. It's just friends talking.
We just talking.
Speaking of friends, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it. Y'all boy, Donnie.
That ain't my boy.
Donnie who?
Trump.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Don Toliver.
You know my boy. You know Don Toliver. I didn't get rid of it. Damn. You think...
Shout out Don Toliver. We need a video.
I'm not that connected.
Yeah.
No, I'm
not yet.
From your mouth to God's ears. So, oh, okay.
I know everybody.
I'm amongst the right company then.
Yeah.
Hey, Don. It's because he laughing and making me laugh.
Yeah, literally.
Ain't he in jail right now? Oh, my God.
My boy with like 30-something charges.
37 indictments.
Donald Trump.
37.
No, for real.
He about to be, if Don Toliver's in jail, Trump about to be with his ass, okay?
Listen. Donald Trump walked out the White House. With top secret classified and took it to his country club and regular storage boxes in the bathroom.
So he don't walk past Joe Biden bathroom. Ain't got no documents.
Joe was probably asleep.
Joe was asleep.
Yeah, Joe was knocked the fuck out.
You know Joe got to be at 35.
Sleep.
Joe old ass.
Joe didn't remember it.
Joe was like, I don't know what happened that day.
He keeps falling this shit. Joe not in his right state of mind.
Help him up, somebody.
Yeah.
You know like if somebody robbing a store and I'm lieutenant, I'm not running after you. Sir, take what you want. That's how Joe was.
But in the back, like, Donald Trump is at, like, the dinner with his friends and showing them, like,
he wasn't.
Missile codes. I'm not saying that's what he did.
No.
But what else you gonna do?
Codes.
What else you going? He's showing them like the layout of the war room. Like,
oh my God.
How do you
giving this man his Twitter access back was bad?
Oh no, baby. They gave that man access to top secret everything, and he walked up. He said, "I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving with something."
And did.
Damn, Trump. Trump is like, you know how they say you never cease to amaze me? If you never cease to amaze me was a person.
Nah,
Donnie would be that guy.
Damn, he might go to jail.
Trump and Kanye going tit for tat, boy.
You think so?
No.
And it's not in the Gemini season, it don't make it better that they're Geminis.
It's never been 6 months when either of them have not been in the news.
Because Kanye wearing spandex. Like, he wearing jeggings, leggings, with shoulder pads.
He got shoulder pads with a Nike t-shirt on. Like,
he said, I'm going to show Adidas something. I for sure about 2 or 3 shoes.
Like, yo.
Hot release. I said, well, I've been confirmed.
I never hit it.
Hey, them Yeezy 350s hard, though.
Hey, hell, I bought the little one with the little cheetah print.
Yeah.
For sure.
And they run a little small, so get them a little bigger.
Yeah.
Half size.
I got a half size. Yeah, I did.
Everybody knows.
For sure, I did. I'm trying to shit delay right now.
Y'all think Donnie going to jail?
No.
Hell no. He ain't going to jail.
If I had to bet
if
anything on it.
He might run again. If he don't go to prison, he's definitely going to run again.
Yeah.
Should they not disqualify him? Like, at what point, what do this man got to do to be just disqualified altogether?
Well, he's done it all, so.
Yeah. He going to walk out the little baby.
What song he going to walk out to?
I nigga that me.
I done been about track.
Hey, real niggas all in my face. Hey. You remind me of Sammy. I'm like this.
Hand over his heart. Because that's him swearing on the Bible.
Tim's got that bit the
He
West
coming
Side
out,
Anthem.
boy.
He coming out.
He coming out.
Damn, little baby about to be at the White House. Rapping in the background while my boy gets sworn in.
Saturday Night
He gonna be
Live,
going
he
crazy.
was like, Mama, I made it. He gonna be at the White House. Y'all know how I feel about him.
Man.
You love.
He gonna be
Yeah,
going
and
crazy.
let's go ahead and wrap this shit up for y'all. Start talking out the side of y'all neck.
Before we wrap it up, we're gonna tell us what you think about this. So we want to kind of make this interactive, right?
Oh yeah.
So we want to start where like we have our watch. You know, I don't like calling them fans. Our viewers.
Okay, whatever.
Like send in questions for us. Never have I ever.
Yeah.
And then we kind of read them out on air. You think?
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Send your comments in for the next episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We gonna tag we can tag the email address to this episode, right?
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all want us to answer some of your, here's the thing though.
Nope.
I've done it all.
Yeah.
So it's really not. I can't drink every time you ask a question.
This.
Hey, look.
Damn. Okay. Have you done it?
I done did it.
Yeah.
I done did it. But yes, if you have any never have I ever questions you want us to answer on air, send them to us. We're going to tag the email address below, and we're going to start that next week. I'm nervous.
Or anything y'all
fun.
want to hear us talk about for real. Put it out there. We'll see. But the never have I ever. I can't wait for that.
I'm gonna have to put like water in my cup.
I'm gonna start it off. Hey, Ish, never have I ever. And then before you ask me, what about you? I'm gonna go to the next question.
Just keep going. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna incorporate that. You think this is a good idea? Trav think it's a good idea.
I love the idea.
Yeah. So that's
You gonna
a
submit
winner.
some?
Yeah, I submit some.
This or that, so never have I ever, whatever.
Yeah, I got you.
So look, before we close this out for real though,
Okay.
do you mind telling folks like, hey, this is where you can find me, this is where you can follow me, here's my website.
As if they don't know, but
yeah, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Again, my name is Caleb Seals. You can follow me on Instagram. That's CalebSeales. On Instagram, Twitter, website, all the same.
You on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I don't really tweet like that.
You be tweeting.
You know, we had a very interesting experience working with Stacey Abrams. So like, you know, that really opened my eyes to like the length that like, you know, tweets can really hinder you from.
Why they open Trav?
Yeah.
It's like get closed, here shut.
So I do be on Twitter, but I don't really tweet like that. You know,
Yeah.
you got to stay hip to what's going on. But yeah, you can find me there. As always, shout out, you know, the network in the studio, the HBUC. You can follow us there at THE HBUC. So
thank you, Caleb.
Love it.
This
Love
was
it.
great.
Yeah.
We hope y'all enjoyed it. Of course, another episode of Not a Real Podcast, episode 14.
I think so.
14, you know what I'm saying?
14.
Yeah.
Appreciate you for being
Of course,
here.
appreciate y'all.
We so
Thank
excited.
you.
Yeah. And we out, y'all. Till next
Bye.
time. Bye.